you have a lot of questions about lending that you get from your clients, and I definitely want to be a resource for you and for them. So I'm going to have
Thank you so very much.
Yeah.
I always like to educate my clients and to educate people, doesn't matter if they're buying or selling with me, being a realtor, being a professional, my duty is to serve,
Yes.
I feel like it's our job to educate them.
Exactly.
So
I'm going to let you fire away, see if I could handle all your questions.
I got a lot of them.
All right,
because,
let's go.
my clients, they hit me every day with tons of questions.
Let's go.
Let's start.
Okay.
Number one, what is the difference between pre-approval and approval? For most of my clients seems to be the same meaning, and all the time I'm explaining them the difference, because they think if they are pre-approved, they don't have to do anything. They're going to get the final approval. And also, how do we get qualified?
Sure. So there's actually like 3 different things. There's pre-qualification, pre-approval, and then approval. So I'll kind of go through really quick the 3 of them. So pre-qualification is the most basic, where you're really just having a phone call with a mortgage lender, or you're meeting them in person, and they're just going over some questions with you. And based on your answers to those questions, they're giving you an idea of what your pre-qualification would look like, okay? When you're working on a pre-approval, it means that you're providing your documentation. So your income, your assets, we're reviewing your credit report, we're running automated underwriting. So we're really going through that process where when you go and find a home, we have enough information to get your loan into underwriting and close it very, very quickly. We could close a loan in like 8 to 10 days if we had to, right? Depending on how
that's very nice.
Yeah,
that's
how much information we get. And then you could also do what's called a TBD approval, which means we actually go through the whole process of submitting the loan to an underwriter, and they underwrite the loan, but on a TBD or a to be determined address. So that means the buyer's actually shopping around, having something from the underwriter saying, I've looked at all of your information. Go ahead, you're already ready to buy. We just have to wait for like the title report and the appraisal and those things to come in. So those are the 3 differences. The process is really easy. Every lender has their own process. For me, obviously, because I'm on the West Coast, right? I'm originally from New York, so I'm familiar with the East Coast, but everything is done securely online. So your client would get a link that they would go to, they would complete their information. It notifies me when they're done. And it also gives them a secure portal where they upload their documents that come to me securely as well. From the time those documents come in, it takes about 2 to 3 hours to work up options and get the pre-approval going for them. So it's super quick.
Oh, nice. Nice.